Okay, so here we are. This is a map of the Wind Rivers, and I'm just going to show you the trip that Steve and I did a bunch of years ago. We started up over at this campground here. Looks like Trails End Campground. We did a 5-day loop. Hiked day 1 in the forest like this. It was just pretty unspectacular, but it was one of the best ways to get out, get into the mountains. At the end of the day, we camped by this lake. It was a pretty nice camp spot. Second day, we didn't hike far, just to here. We pitched the tent, and we day hiked up this over here to Titcomb Lakes. I think that's the end of the trail right there. That was pretty spectacular. And then came back down. You can see there are a couple other trails going off. We came back down to our camp. The next day, that's when Steve fell in the river and bit his head. But anyway, we kept going and we hiked through this really amazing area. This is all high alpine and tons of lakes until here. That was pretty spectacular. So that was campsite number 3. And then the next day was day 4. We got into the green area, just trees, unmaintained trail. It was pretty rough, unspectacular. And we camped over there night 4. And then the last day we just hiked out pretty quick. And we could do something like that. I was just looking at another option, would be to start the same way, getting up, so one day to hike to this spot, or if we can go farther, that'd be great, but that'd be a pretty comfortable first day. And then the second day, what I think might be good is to continue this way and get up to this point right here where these two trails merge and pitch the tent there, and then day hike up this area, Indian Basin, Indian Pass Trail, up to Indian Pass. It looks like that's where the trail ends, but there's some glaciers over here, so it might be pretty cool to hike around, day hike, scramble in this area, come back down to the tent over here, and then the second day, day hike again, which is nice, up to the Titcomb Lakes and wherever else we can get up. If we can get up to these glaciers or whatever, you know, just kind of hang out, bum around. And then the end of that day, that'd be what, day 3, pick up the tent and try to find a place up this trail. And then the next day to hike up this trail, again, day hike as far as we can, and then go back down. It's really spectacular. And then the final day, go out. So I think that's 5 days. And just the first day and the last day would be with backpacks. The others would be just day hiking in these areas. So that's an option.